Mel Kiper has released his first mock draft of the offseason, the 2021 draft. The Jets have 2 first-round draft picks, so let's take a dive into his mock draft and let's see what I think of his Jets picks. What's up, guys? Welcome to Jets Talk. My name's Ryan. I'll be your pilot today. If you're new here, hit that subscribe button. If you've been here before, welcome back. I love having you here. All right, let's jump into Mel Kiper's first mock draft of the offseason, and he does one every offseason. He does multiple every offseason. So we'll break down each one as he kind of comes out, because you never know, guys change in ranking, and they slide up and down draft boards, and trades happen, and the Jets have 2 first-round picks, so we got a lot to talk about here. So obviously, with the first overall pick, the Jacksonville Jaguars are taking Trevor Lawrence. So the Jets are on the clock, and Mel Kiper has the Jets selecting Heisman Trophy-winning wide receiver from Alabama, Devontae Smith. Now, for me, I really think number 2 needs to be a quarterback, and that's, whether it be the Jets making that pick at number 2 or trading out and allowing another team to make that pick at number 2. I think if you take a wide receiver at number 2, you're probably losing a ton of value, because if you slide back 2 picks, 3 picks, 4 picks, you could probably get a Devontae Smith or a Jamar Chase, which, it's kind of a coin flip for me as to which one you want. Smith had the amazing season this year. Chase obviously opted out, but receiver at 2 feels like it's a little rich for me. And I don't like the idea of running it back with Sam and drafting a quarterback at 2. Like, if you're running it back with Sam, at least trade down, try to get a first for next year. That way you have 3 first-round picks. Now, with Mel Kiper's mock drafts, he mentions could trade for Deshaun Watson, could take a quarterback, all these different things, could roll with Sam Darnold. So it's sort of like dancing around a whole bunch of different stuff. And more so than likely, the Jets trade out of this pick, and I don't think they do trades in Kiper's mock draft. So maybe he would think that the Jets would take Devontae Smith if they slide down to 4, which I think is very much a more likely situation than them taking him at 2. So Devontae Smith at number 2, love the player, don't love the draft slot for what we're doing here. Then we get to number 23, and he has the Jets selecting cornerback from South Carolina, J.C. Horn. That name sounds familiar. Why does that name sound familiar, you may ask? Well, I had him in my top players to watch for the number 23 overall pick for the New York Jets. J.C. Horn is the son of former wide receiver for the New Orleans Saints, Joe Horn, and he is a big-bodied cornerback. He is 6'1". He is really good in zone coverage, which is kind of, I don't want to say the style that Salah likes playing, but I mean, it is. Big-time corner. I think he's going to test really well. I like this pick a lot. I have no problem with the Jets going corner here. I think for me, I would prefer edge rusher if there's one that kind of has value right there. There's guys that I really like, and I think it's a position that the Jets just have been lacking for the longest time. I think there's some other options that I like at 34 for cornerback that maybe edge rusher may not be available, but overall, I can't be upset with this pick. I really like it a lot. I think the Jets need help in that secondary room, and there's not really a crazy ton of good ones hitting the market in free agency. So draft-wise, I think it makes a lot of sense. I think you hit a key position with a 5th-year option, which is kind of nice, so you kind of hold on to that player's rights for a little bit longer, being that he's a first-round pick. I don't know. Overall, if I had to grade this mock draft, I'd probably give it like a C-, just because I shouldn't. I'll say C- because we took the receiver at 2. If we trade down and we take Devontae Smith, it probably bumps it up to like a B+. I don't love the idea with rolling with Sam Darnold, but you could get me behind it in a trade down and then add more assets kind of way. So let me know what you guys think of this mock draft down below in the comments. Do you like Devontae Smith at 2? Do you like J.C. Horn at 23? I don't know. It's all a crapshoot anyway, but let me know down in the comments. And as always, go Jets.